Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy Prime FX, and in today's video I will be taking this 70 USD account to over 800 USD with one single trade on Jump 50 index. So make sure to watch the entire video and learn how to spin your own account as well. Now don't forget to leave a like, it won't cost you a single dollar, and comment down below your thoughts. So let's get into the analysis. Okay, so before we begin, I have to cover the history for a moment. So the client deposited 50 USD and then we took it up to 400 USD. After that, we had a hiccup of a trade and I dropped it back to 70 USD. So in this video, what I'm going to be doing is taking it back up to 800 US dollars. So I see a sell setup on this Jump 50 instrument, and if you know a thing or two on trading, it's hard to take 70 USD directly to 800 USD. So I had to enter like more powerful than I usually do, especially on the beginning of the like the initial trades or the initial entry. So I had to enter 30 USD margin on this sell setup, and this is on Jump 50. So when we start the analysis, I'm going to show you how I saw this analysis, and it wasn't like a long, I wasn't going to hold for a long time because it also gave me signs that it might buy. So it's like selling down into that small fair value gap, and then we exit immediately afterwards. So pay close attention when I'm explaining how I caught this setup. So we begin the analysis on the daily chart, and we start off by marking out that wipe that took place below there. Now price went up and it gave us our first change of character or break of structure right there, and it returned back into the range respected. Now you can see it was forming like, yeah, it respected that daily bullish order block. So now we have this a bullish institutional order flow where it's just continuing to shoot up and breaking structure above that high. So when it returned back down, it kept on shooting up, like it had two break of structures, and it broke that structure on the high, like that high of highs, and it had a sharp retracement, like a huge one, like where it was returning back down, and you can see it was raiding those lows. So just to simplify, I didn't want to, yeah, it's sort of like, let me say it raid, but it broke structure below there, and when it broke structure, you can see it went down to respect that 4-hour order block or daily bullish order block. So let me just mark out this imbalance that it reached into. So it reached into this imbalance, fed it quickly, and then it respected the daily bullish order block. And afterwards, this is now where price kept on shooting up to where we are currently at. So we have to drop back downwards from the daily chart back to the 4-hour chart so that we see what price was doing, and you can see it like it might drop downwards, but I think it has to continue shooting up. So what happens after it respected the daily bullish order block is it went straight up to that high and it broke structure. So I couldn't like describe exactly what I was doing there, and now there's an imbalance or fair value gap there, and it has already filled that imbalance, and it's currently inside a 4-hour bearish order block, and it's one of the reasons why I decided to sell. Now within that 4-hour bearish order block is also, you can tell there's another order block within that 4-hour order block. Of course, it's the 1-hour order block. So now when we look at our right, you can see it respected above this order block and this the rejection. So it respected above the 1-hour order block and neatly respected the rejection block after it wiped. So it wiped, hit the rejection block, and that's when it started to drop down. So when I noticed that, I could see like there's a pattern where it was dropping down, and when it hit that rejection block within that small consolidation, I decided to also add in my sell orders so that I drop down with it. So this is just for now. I'm going to show you guys how I kept on adding as it shot downwards, because right now it hasn't given some sort of confirmation. So we'll see what happens afterwards. Okay, so afterwards there's a minor pullback right there where price sort of retraced back up. I can't like highlight it because it's just obvious. Like on the 1 minute you can see there's a pullback. It went back into the consolidation right there. There was sort of a consolidation and then it pulled back, and now it's hitting like, is it a breaker block or a mitigation block? And that's when I decided to add in like more sales and just completely go full in 70 USD, 70 USD margin. Like it's 68 USD margin, but it's basically I couldn't enter more positions. And a little while after, you can see right there we're around 400 USD profits, 300 USD profits, and where I think I was comfortable. I thought of like closing some and then adding more positions, but then I just had to let it flow. And later, like minutes after, I think like 10 minutes, we were in huge massive profits. And you can tell like the movement isn't huge. Like the movement is just a small movement. It just dropped back down into that fair value gap, and we're already in 700 USD, 800 USD profits. So basically it doesn't require, you don't have to catch like a huge move for you to make profits. If you catch a sniper trade that's sniper enough and accurate, and then you go all in on it, you can bank out a lot of profits. So this is a video of 70 USD to 800 USD direct with one single setup. And of course, a little while afterwards, the client and I decided to withdraw 800 and leave 50 USD inside the account. And we have to see how we can spin that 50 USD from there. So thank you guys for watching the video. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you guys on the next video.